All right, I want to talk about the difficulty in trying to convey how absolutely insane this stretch of very warm March weather has been for all of us across the West. And it's one metaphor that I keep coming across that I learned about way back in 2008 during the financial crisis that comes to mind, because saying it's extreme or unprecedented or any of those terms, actually it's not quite enough. So I'm going to use a term that maybe you've heard before, maybe you haven't. I'm calling this a Black Swan event. Now, why is the weather guy talking about black swans? Who is this guy? What are we talking about? Well, as the story goes, back in the day, Europeans had always experienced swans as being white. Then a Dutch explorer was in Western Australia and all of a sudden came upon a river where all the swans were black. So in one moment, the entire understanding of what is and what could be changed in an instant. When you take a look at the scope of how many records were broken across such a huge area by how much, to me, in my opinion, this weather event is a black swan event when it comes down to extreme temperatures for the month of March. So let me go back. We started looking at a string of 80s and upper 80s, and we started looking at this big bubble of high pressure saying, hey, wait a second, this might be something really big. And then it actually happened. We had 11 days in a row, 80 or above. We tied the all-time record for March heat in Sacramento, and we broke it in Stockton and Modesto. So that's just one tiny region. Well, when you expand it to all the other states, we actually broke all-time records for the month of March in 16 states. This morning I thought it was 14. It actually is 16, and more could fall in the coming days. So when you think about how big this event has been for so many people by how many degrees, it really just blows my mind. And then I came across this chart. When you think of an area, you have your highs, your lows, you get your average temperatures, and they start to go up during the summer, and then they start to come up during the fall. Now, of course, you're going to have records, you're going to have record highs, and you're going to have record lows. Well, in this case, take a look at this black line. This is how far it's exceeding even the records. It sits out there all on its own for the entire West as brand new, literally uncharted territory. So if you think I'm being hyperbolic, if you think I'm being crazy or alarmist, I don't think so. I think the data backs it up. This is a moment in time where all of a sudden this event says, okay, this is now something possible in March that we never knew could happen before. And my only question is, could it happen again?